I am John P. Key, and I am proud to be a trailblazer of gospel. Oh, it feels amazing. I've had a strong relationship with BMI for over 3 decades. So just being here and being honored and understanding what that really means is mind-blowing. I started publishing early on. I learned a little bit about the publishing game. I wrote an early TV commercial, and when I left the studio after recording it, the guy asked me, "So who's your publisher?" I had no clue what it meant, didn't understand, but it sounded like a check. So I went straight to the library and did my research, and the rest is history. BMI has just been a true blessing to John P. Key, and I'm excited about being here today. Well, my real name, birth name, is John Prince Key. So when I signed the deal with Ty Scott, I never told anybody that I was just John Key back in the day. And they messed around and they did a little digging and found out my real name was John Prince Key. So they flipped it. And that's the real reason they started calling me the Prince of Gospel. I'm different. And I've never told this publicly, but since I'm being honored today, I'll tell the truth. I have a strange gift. Here's a good example. Snoop Dogg called me 3 days ago and said, "I need a song about my mother." And I knew how much he loved his mother. And I can literally close my eyes, imagine walking out on a stage and singing a song I've never sang before, and the lyrics come immediately. That sounds crazy. I've never revealed that, but I'm an old man now, so I tell everything. And I can just write like that. I wrote this song. I got a little information. I tried to get the obituary, I didn't, but I found something online as to what he called his mother, his angel, and she had a slogan, I'm too anointed and I'm appointed, or something like that. And I created an amazing song. I finished it, sent it to him, and watched him cry in his car when he heard it. My special sauce is Ethel G. Shannon, my grandmother. I was raised by my grandmother. I said in an interview not long ago, I said, my daddy taught me how to do it, but my grandmother taught me what it really means to grasp the essence of who you are and what you do. From a child, learning to play the piano and being around her, she would call me a word that I didn't understand until I got older. She would call me anointed as a child. And so I really now understand what the oil really means. And I think that's that sauce, understanding who I am, and what I'm called to do. The future of gospel music, I have no idea, because there's so many lanes. And as corny as this sounds, I learned to stay in mind. If you track John P. Key or go back for years, you will realize that my sauce didn't change. Everybody flowed with whatever was popular. People changed the way they look, the way they act, the way they sing, the way they talk. I didn't. I stayed right in my lane and did what I believe I'm commanded to do. So I think that's the embrace, if you would, of John P. Key and his audience, and those that love him, those that support him, is they know if I spend some money to go see John P. Key, I'm going to get Uncle John. So I've stayed true to myself, I believe. I think to piggyback off of that last answer, be true to yourself. We don't need another Kirk. We don't need another Ty. We don't need another John P. Key. Who are you? And I believe in my heart that success in the music ultimately is a gift, because a lot of people that do really good at perfecting their craft, but they never get the stage. I believe the stage is anointed. I believe when God calls you and he puts you in that place, you have to be divinely who you are. There are great artists, there's great singers, everybody can sing now. But if you notice, Those that are oiled, you know they're oiled when they hit that stage, and you know they have a future. So I say to the young artists, pray about the call, pray about the step, but when you do take that step, understand and know you have to be you.